What's going on, YouTube? My name is Skill37, and today's video will be the first in a series of videos I will be doing for a very long time. This will be my first video for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, and with this video I will be explaining the brand new Materia system. For those who like a little quick history about me, I played Final Fantasy XI for 3.5 years when I was 17 years old. I quit that game when I decided to pursue my career. Flash forward, I'm 25 years old now, and I am a big fan of Final Fantasy XIV. I played between 3 and 4 months prior to the servers being shut down. I accomplished more in 3 to 4 months than what most people were able to accomplish since the start of Final Fantasy XIV. I, in a sense, beat the game, got most of my jobs to 50, and any other job that wasn't 50 I got to in the 30 to 40 range. I have a lot of gil. I'm in a very wonderful link shell, and my link shell is called the Vandals Rejects. We were on the Masamune server, and we are transferring to the North American / European server Excalibur. My in-game name is Ismael Mercado. Yes, I tend to get confused with being either Brazilian or Arabic, Islamic, whatever. I am not. I am American, and I am Puerto Rican. So I swear, every time I log on, I get lots of people messaging me in either Arabic or Spanish, talking about, dude, join my Brazilian link shell, or they message me with something. I really don't understand what people are saying, talking about, oh, you're not Muslim, I apologize. I'm like, nah, it's cool, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but cool story, bro. But yeah, with this video, I hope to teach you guys about the new Materia system in Final Fantasy XIV that it's really very fucking appealing compared to what it was. Excuse my language. If you're new to my channel, I have a massive stuttering problem, and I control it by cursing. And if I don't curse, I tend to keep on stuttering. I'll do my best to reduce the way I present. You know, I'm trying my best to present myself in a very professional manner with these Final Fantasy XIV videos, because everyone knows, unlike other MMOs or people, the way people present themselves or tend to present themselves in Final Fantasy Online is in a much more mature level than you'll find in games like fucking World of Warcraft and shit like that. So in Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, the Materia system was really blah, and it was really annoying unless you were banking in lots of money. It was really a risky thing to meld Materia. It pretty much came down to you spending days and days farming money to buy gear with preset materia in it, so you don't have to go through the hassle and the OMG moments of your stuff breaking in front of you. With Final Fantasy: A Realm Reborn, it's obvious with the new twists and turns that the game has taken that they wish to simplify and, in a sense, not mainstream, but make the materia system much more accessible and more appealing to a larger crowd, and make it so everyone's characters have a more unique approach to them. You see, I'm going to keep it real simple, try to explain it as simply as possible. There's a cap on the materia now. You can't just take an item and boost it with one specific stat. Square Enix is no longer allowing that. They want you to really try and experiment. So here's how it's going to work. If an item is NQ and it has open materia slots, you can, in a sense, boost it to your liking to an extent. If the same item is HQ and has open materia slots, the stats that are HQ are been maxed and you cannot upgrade them. Prime example, let's take a Rubelite ring, NQ and HQ. I'm going to give you fake stats. The Rubelite ring will give strength plus, NQ will give strength plus 5, accuracy plus 5. This means that in the first 2 slots in the materia, the first 2 freebie slots, any slot you see on the item, any materia slot you see, those are freebies, 100% success rate. You can add 1 more strength and 1 more accuracy. If you have an HQ version of the Rubelite ring and it says strength 6, accuracy plus 6, then no materia you add that adds accuracy or strength will enhance the ring. Meaning, Square Enix wants you to do something different. You can add dexterity and, you know, skill speed instead. You can add mind, vitality, you know, things along them lines. But if you have an item that's HQ, the stats on the HQ item are at their max, and that the materia slots must be utilized for other statistics. If you add a strength materia, the materia will add 0, and you basically lost your materia and you will have to remove it. What's really nice about this new system is that it forces players, in a sense, to not have to follow a cliche formula. Remember in Final Fantasy XI, there was the God-given formulas. I quit Final Fantasy XI when the max level was 75, and I played in the Silph server, and I had a pretty badass warrior, and it was typical for a warrior to have a Byakuya Saidate, unicorn boots, dust gloves. There was like a formula that if you want to be taken seriously in merit parties, you will follow this equipment formula. And it seems that with A Realm Reborn, they want you to sway away from this formula and give your characters a more unique look. I mean, a more unique feel, something that screams your style. So this is great. Now that you understand that, let me explain how the materia system works. If an item has materia slots available, then those are freebies. You put any material you want in them and they will add the statistics of your choosing. And any item can have up to 5 pieces of material inside them. After you put in your freebie materia, if you try to add another materia which will be labeled as forbidden materia, a percentage rate will appear in the bottom of the fusion. Like it'll tell you, this will be the success rate of you actually getting this materia onto this item. What's nice about this is if you actually fail, you will no longer lose your item. You will no longer lose that nice piece of gear. You can, however, possibly lose the materia and the catalyst. This is great because I actually hated the materia system in 1.0. I would have to farm for days to get pieces of equipment with extra strength into them. And now with this new system, I like it because now I feel that I can stock up a bunch of Rubelite rings and give them a bunch of different customizations for all my different jobs. I feel that I can have a Rubelite ring for my monk, my dragoon, and my warrior, all with different statistics. You understand what I'm saying? So every item can have up to 5 pieces of materia. Every single empty materia slot is a freebie. Anything after that becomes a gambling game. If you fail the fusion, you simply have a chance of losing the materia and the catalyst. And I'll recap once again. An item that's NQ, let's say its statistics are 5 and 6, let's say it's accuracy plus strength, accuracy plus 5 on an NQ item, then they max out at 1 more point. And you can add a materia of strength, a materia of accuracy, hypothetically speaking. But if it's an HQ item, then any statistics on the HQ item are already at their max, and it's in your best interest to add materia to add other statistics. Also, players, getting materia 1, 2, and 3 will be simple. Getting materia rank 4 will now be much harder. You will pretty much get them from primal weapons, and anything that's like dark steel armor, shit like that, you would have to break down very wonderful pieces of equipment to get materia plus 4, or simply buy it off the auction house. So I hope this video gives you a better understanding of the new and improved materia system. Thank you for watching my video. I will be doing Final Fantasy XIV videos on the regular. Okay, it is the MMO, and it is the game I have been waiting for since I was 17 years old when I quit Final Fantasy XI. I will be taking this game very seriously. If you would like to hit me up in game, I play on the Excalibur server. My name is Ismael Mercado. I'll leave a bunch of information in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, subscribe, like, comment, favorite, share for future Final Fantasy XIV videos, and I'll catch you guys next video. Deuces.